75% success rate is our average overall from all the hiring projects we've done with our clients. 79% success rate is for management roles. When you're in a tight market and you guys are fighting with each other over candidates, which I'm sure happens all the time, you need to really define your employer brand. You need to make sure that you are showcasing your brand in the way that's going to create the best interest from candidates. So I'm going to give you some tips on building a strong employer brand. First, I suggest you audit your team. So we did about 300 team audits last year. We asked questions from, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy you're at work, to do you think your leader has good communication skills? Are you happy with your role? Are there any toxic personalities here? We ask a whole bunch of different stuff. So you'd be quite amazed at the kind of results that you can get. For example, in this report, I don't know if you can quite see on the screen, but one of the questions is, do you think there are any problematic personalities here? 47% said yes and named their general manager. So one of our clients, you think that's bad. We had one client, I won't obviously say who it is, they do fashion retail, and 100% of their staff labeled their operations manager as toxic, 100%. Okay, the second thing I recommend when defining your employer brand is to use my employer brand checklist. And what this does is you're trying to create a snapshot of how or why you're different, so you can really speak to that in your job advertising, which is really important. If you guys can't even define between you why you're different, don't expect your hiring to consistently showcase the sides of you that you want to showcase. If hiring is one of your biggest issues, you should have your career page is one of the most important pages on your website. And it should be fresh, up to date. It should showcase what you're doing, what your purposes are, what your vision is. So you want to use your career page not only to attract your ideal candidates, but repel the ones you don't want. And don't feel afraid of repelling, just be honest. If you think we're going to handhold you, you're going to hate this job, don't apply. So I'm going to teach you how we write ads that get up to 3 times more applicants than normal. You've got to write to them. Not about me and about you in general and third person. Write to them, you are. This is where when you start communicating to what your candidate really, really wants, in every single job we've ever done, we get at least 3 or 4 comments about the ad from candidates. Oh my God, the job ad. Oh my God, the job ad. Oh my God, it just spoke to me. I feel like you were describing me. I feel like this is a role I've been looking for. You want to make the titles clickable. Here are some examples for the executive assistant, EA to CEO of 13 companies. It just stands out. EA to CEO of 13 companies. Click. So we were told by Seek, I had my account manager call me and she said, Marnie, you guys got to stop doing fancy titles because it's screwing up our algorithm and it just might make your jobs less searchable. And I was like, okay, let's look at our stats then. You're probably my highest performing client, never mind. So we have 43% more views in job searches, 61% more people click on our ads because of the way we do the titles. Click. What is the one thing that we're looking at in an interview? In fact, it's really the only thing we can look at properly is their personality. But the problem is we have an outward personality and an underneath personality. And I would say the 2 places that we show our outward personality on our best behavior would probably be job interviews and dating. Stop using these yardsticks to determine someone's value. Is their personality and their charisma. I want you to stop using your first impressions and even most of the time appearances. Biggest hiring challenge is how do you know who they are before you hire them? And you don't have to then pay them to figure out how good they really are, right? So just remember that hardly anyone shows their real selves in an interview. Now mentoring is the complete opposite to orders. Orders are very directive. What I've just been saying to you now is very direct, very bam in your face. Mentorship is asking questions and getting them to figure it out.